Hello everyone, my name is Poonam Baral and today I will be presenting a security and privacy plan for an emergency patient transfer. In this case, we are focusing on a high profile patient, Mr. David Beckham. This scenario highlights how important it is to protect sensitive health information, especially when the patient is well known. I will walk you through how we can ensure a secure, compliant, and efficient data transfer while maintaining patient privacy. Okay, let's begin. In this scenario, uh, David Beckham requires an emergency transfer to UCLA Medical Center. Because of his public status, there is a higher risk of data exposure, both internally and externally. The goal here is to make sure that his medical information is transferred quickly for treatment, but also securely so that his privacy is not compromised. The main objectives of this plan are to protect patient confidentiality and data integrity, while also ensuring that information is shared securely and efficiently. We must follow regulations like HIPAA to prevent unauthorized access or leaks. At the same time, we want to support the receiving hospitals with accurate information for proper clinical decision making. Assessment overview. When we look at risks, several concerns come up. Because this is high profile patient, there is a higher chance of cyber attacks or unauthorized access. Emergency situation can also lead to rush action, which increases the risk of mistakes. There is also the possibility of insider threat, where staff may try to access information out of curiosity, as well as pressure from the media. Key threats and vulnerabilities. Some of the main threats include unauthorized staff accessing records, phishing attacks, and unsecure communication channel. Weak authentication systems and improper handling of medical records can also create vulnerabilities. These issues show how strong security controls are necessary. Data minimization principles. To reduce risks, we apply data minimization. This means only sharing the most important clinical information, such as diagnoses, medications, allergies, and recent reports. We avoid sharing unnecessary personal details, which helps limit exposure and improves data security. Okay, how to secure data transfer methods. Okay, let's talk about secure data transfer methods. For secure data transfer, we use encrypted electronic health record system and secure file transfer protocols. HIPAA compliant cloud platforms can also be used if needed. It is very important to avoid using emails or unsecure messaging systems, since they can easily be compromised. Access control and authorizations. Access to patient data should be strictly controlled. Only authorized healthcare providers involved in the patient care should have access. We use role-based access control and multi-factor authentications to strengthen security. Audit logs also help track who access the data, and access should be removed after the transfer is complete. Okay, what are the data encryption strategy? Encryption is another important layer of protection. All patient data should be encrypted both at rest and during transmission. Using strong encryption standards helps ensure that even if data is intercepted, it cannot be read or misused. What is the patient consent and authorization, and why it's important? Patient consent is essential. Whenever possible, we must obtain informed consent from the patient or their representative. They should understand what data is being shared and why. This helps maintain trust and ensures compliance with privacy laws. Importance of staff training and awareness. Staff training is very important in preventing data breaches. Employees should understand how to handle sensitive information, recognize cyber threats, and follow proper protocols. Even in emergency situations, staff must remain careful and responsible. Okay, let's talk about what are the media and communication strategy. Because this is high profile case, media attention is expected. It is important to have a designated spokesperson to handle all inquiries. No patient information should be shared without proper authorizations. This helps protect the patient's privacy and avoid misinformation. Okay, what are the incident response plan in this case study? Mm, If the data breaches occurs, we must respond quickly. This includes identifying the issues, containing the breach, notifying the appropriate teams, and following reporting requirements. Afterward, we review the situation to improve our processes and prevent further incidents. Okay, let's talk about vendor and system security. Any third-party systems must meet security and compliance standards. We should only work with trusted vendors and continuously monitor their performance. This ensures that patient data remains secure even when external systems are involved. Let's talk about the resources that are required. To implement this plan, we need skilled IT staff, secure systems, and cybersecurity tools. Training programs and compliance monitoring also require proper funding and support. These resources are essential for maintaining strong data protection. Okay, what will be the implementation timeline? The plan starts with immediate action during the emergency transfer. Short-term steps include securing data transfer and access controls. Mid-term and long-term efforts focus on training, system improvements, and continuous monitoring to ensure ongoing security. Okay, this will bring the end of my presentation, and here are some references that I used to prepare this presentation. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.